Test.
Your presenting time starts now.
Imagine you're driving home after a very long day. The road is quiet, your eyes feel heavy, and just for a second you blink a little too long. That single second could change everything. Now imagine if your phone could change that moment, warn you before it's too late, and save a life. That's the vision behind Lunaris.
Good morning, judges and everyone present here today. So, our mission is to create a simple yet affordable, lightweight and really powerful solution that could help to save lives in Sri Lankan roads. This is affordable and AI driven. One of the biggest unseen killers that we have identified is that driver fatigue, driver drowsiness. It can be deadly, but still it goes unnoticed and silent. So, we identified that there's no affordable tools in order to solve this issue. Most are expensive and almost cost hundreds of dollars. So we have developed an innovative solution that is the first in Sri Lanka to implement this. As you can see, according to the statistics, this problem of accidents due to driver sleepiness is increasing at an increasing rate, and it's not getting any better. So, as you can see,
in 2023, the Kotmale bus crash killed 23 passengers. Investigations received the driver fell asleep. One moment of fatigue ruined 23 lives. Another extreme event was the multi-vehicle collision on the Southern Expressway, again blamed on driver fatigue. These aren't isolated events, they are warnings for change.
To tackle this, we've created Lunaris, a real-time drowsiness alert system powered by AI. It's a lightweight mobile app that detects the signs of fatigue and instantly alerts the driver through video and visual and voice signals. No wearables, no external devices, just your smartphone camera doing the impossible.
so this is our solution. We have developed this in a unique manner so that it can help prevent crashes before they happen. So if you're feeling drowsy, or if your head is nodding, or if you're having your eyes closed more than 2 seconds, it detects it and gives an alert. And we have real-time safety alerts and feedback analysis. So we also have a dashboard in order to allow them to see what is happening behind when they are driving and whether they're sleeping. And what makes Lunaris different? We know that there could be many other softwares like this, but our one is integrating not expensive hardware. All you need is your phone's mobile camera, day-to-day phone. Even I tested it on my phone, it works as well. And it's affordable and accessible, especially for the Sri Lankan market, where drivers do not use high-end phones as such.
How our recognition system works. We use MediaPipe Face Mesh. It tracks 468 facial landmarks to detect eye closure for longer than 2 seconds, yawning, head tilts or nods, and if fatigue is detected, the app instantly sends a message you seem tired, please take a break. Most importantly, there's no personal data stored. In addition, technological tools that are used. We build Lunaris using MediaPipe for facial geometry, Firebase for back-end and user management, and Figma for UI design. Everything is developed ethically and locally by our team.
So, these are some of our features. Real-time drowsiness detection analyzes brinkets, yawns, and nods in real time. Intelligent fatigue analysis provides a daily fatigue score and personalized suggestions. Emergency panic response lets drivers alert emergency services with GPS tracking immediately. Camera, it only works on a phone camera, which means it's highly accessible and low cost. It also supports adaptive screen brightness to help in low-light situations.
Our AI doesn't just react, it learns. It studies continuous patterns to distinguish real fatigue from normal blinks, reducing false threats. With user feedback, accuracy keeps improving, all without recording or storing data.
In our community survey, 80% agreed that Lunaris could reduce fatigue-related accidents, and 90% said that they would be more likely to use the app if it respected your privacy in tracking and recording.
Next, Lunaris hopes to integrate with Pygmy. When a driver is showing fatigue, rides can automatically pause, preventing accidents before they occur.
Moving on to our core business model, Our main model is a software as a service where companies like logistic firms, bus operators, or ride-hailing services subscribe to the service for each driver in their fleet. This is a stable and recurring revenue, meaning it comes consistently every month. It provides centralized dashboards for fleet managers and HR teams to track driver safety. It generates automated compliance and safety reports, which can reduce accident-related costs and insurance claims. Moreover, we'll also offer data as a service, which provides anonymous driver fatigue data for research and insurance sectors, where revenue comes from annual data licenses, supporting research and safety improvements. Moreover, Lunaris hopes to follow a freemium model where free alerts are for everyone, however, ads will be included, and a premium version with advanced analytics for just $499 a month, and we are hoping to potentially explore CSR partnerships.
And thank you, that is our main idea. And at Lunaris, we believe that technology should be used to save lives and help humanity. So moving on to our prototype model in which we will show you all the functionalities. To start off, here is the video in the main interface. You can see when I close my eyes, it gives a beep sound and every alert is given over here. This is the main interface. It registers every single blink that you do. Every yawn, your head nod is also detected. And this is the count of the of all the blinks you do, head nods, and as such. Here's the secondary analytics dashboard. You can see every single trip that you did, which would be useful for a driver in order to know what happened during their ride. And you can change settings according here, and AI voice alerts, location sharing is also a feature. And finally, you got collaborations in order to ensure that it works properly before you start up. So it works on any Sri Lankan face, first, and any skin tone, and it's highly accessible. And this is our emergency action, allowing to contact emergency services and sending your location when needed.
As you can see here, this is a real-life simulation of real-life driving conditions. As you can see, there's different lighting, there's a different environment, and it all works perfectly well. And as you can see here, if all the tracking is done on a pie chart, which is very user-friendly and can be accessed by any driver in Sri Lanka.
Judges, we have built our prototype model for you to see all around. My team member Insit is currently taking it for you to see.
You have 30 seconds more.
So as you all can see here, this is the emergency mode. Just imagine you got into an accident. This will be right by your side to get you the help that you need instantly.
And that's it for our presentation. Thank you, judges, and thank you, our wonderful audience.
And thank you, Team Lunaris. Let's give a round of applause to Team Lunaris from the Royal Institute of Colombo. And thank you, team. Judges, please go ahead with your questions. And the time for the Q&A session starts now.
Okay. Yeah. So my main question is not on the technical side. Where do you keep this mobile phone while you are driving?
When you are driving, as you can see, Pick.me drivers and all of them, they have a tripod, right, where they attach it to the windscreen. And as this app can detect the face from many different angles, as it has a calibration mode, it won't matter. So you can keep the phone on the dashboard with the tripod. And as this software is mainly marketed for freight companies and Pick.me drivers and such, they already have the necessary tripod needed to handle the phone.
But you are not looking at the mobile phone directly.
You don't need to look at the mobile phone directly at all.
But when you are showing your demonstration, all your demonstration were the faces are looking at the mobile phone.
Even if you extend a side like this, it can still register the blinks, and even if you close your eyes, it will give an alert sound.
In the second video we showed, the driver wasn't directly facing the phone. The driver was facing at the screen, so you could see that it works.
He was looking at the mobile phone.
Yeah.
He was looking at the mobile phone while driving.
Okay.
Other thing is, how do you configure, like, do a subscription model, like every driver wise I have to log in? What's the subscription model here?
Could you repeat the question?
What's the subscription model? Like if I'm a driver, let's say I'm a driver, how would you want me to install your one, or what would be the cost model for that?
So for our main market, we are targeting like companies that do long haul freight and mostly drive at the night where it's kind of dangerous and needs some sort of like safety application. So as a consumer, like a day-to-day consumer, which I would consider you to use the application, we have a model for free in which we allow for if a user wants to manage their own safety, they could use this application in order to track their if they are driving safely in the road. And mainly this is for like Pygmy and DHL, FedEx, like drivers who are really concerned when they're driving in the night, which could lead to unnecessary accidents. So for this type of model, we would implement a premium feature for these companies so that they can pay. And so.
Moreover, this is a personal safety app, not a surveillance monitoring app. So we plan to conduct awareness sessions for drivers to know about the app. In case in the future, we would like to work with the Department of Motor Traffic to conduct a session where we can show our app and how it is essential for road safety in Sri Lanka.
Also, anyway, now while we are driving, we use the mobile, rather Google Map as well. So, can we? Is it working with the Google Mobile app as well, or it's a two different application? What will happen with the Google Map?
So currently it's running on HTML, as you can see, HTML and JavaScript. When we convert this into a Flutter application, which can be done easily, it can run as an overlay on Android. As in newer Android, not even newer, like even the older models, you can see, you can minimize the app and it will run on the side. While the map is open, you can keep it running as an overlay. Or for older phones, it will completely run on the background.
If you want, we could show you the model, sir. Thank you.
So what are the specific features you are having in your app than the already available apps?
The main features that we have is that we only use the front camera, and it's very like lightweight, the app, and it can run on any device. And we also have a panic response button allowing to contact emergency services easily. And we have the main dashboard and secondary dashboard. So from every trip you go, you can start the trip, end the trip, and identify how you performed in the trip, your blink rate. And this could be useful for like data mining companies or any companies that are useful who want this information. For example, insurance companies when they want to see like insurance claims when accidents happen and such like that. So we have that type of feature as well. And we have like a facial mesh that tracks 468 facial points. So that is highly accurate as a model.
As for our research, this kind of app that's available to the general public as well as companies with all of these features integrated does not exist currently. And that's why this is unique and can be used in.
We have only 20 seconds more.
Yeah, here one question. This is kind of technical question. So when it comes to this kind of facial recognition systems, the most important thing is that how it works in the dark mode, where that usually that in the highways that people don't tend to have that the lights in the vehicle, where that you can't get the real capture of the face. Usually that the drivers are actually moving that without lights. Okay, so these applications are more of that valuable when it comes to night time, because that and then the people tend to sleep and get the yawning and stuff, everything. So what is your take on there? Because that is a real challenge, because you need to get that the facial recognition continuously, but there is no light there. So how do you get that challenge?
So sir, we have already thought about this and done some research on this. So we have identified two main solutions. One really realistic solution is adaptive screen brightness control, in which let's say the phone could like monitor the background surrounding, and if there's not enough light to detect the camera, I mean the face, then you could adjust this brightness in the screen so it shines more light onto the user's face. And the second option, this could be implemented for mid-range smartphones to high-end smartphones, like those who do long haul delivery across the country. And for that, we could use the IR sensor to use infrared lights in order to track, and therefore it's more accurate in this way. And me and Nisit have also tested it in a van, in which the van is moving and there's minimal light, and it makes sure to detect eyes closed, blinks and everything accurately to an extent.
Time for the Q&A session was over. Do we have further questions from the judge panel? Seems like no question from the judge panel. So thank you, Team Lunaris, and let's give another round of applause to Team Lunaris from Royal Institute International College, Colombo.
Thank you.